Hello everyone and welcome back to Command & Conquer Generals. So last time we did the tutorial mission, and this time we're going to start with the first real campaign, namely the Chinese campaign. So we're going to play on Brutal, which is essentially difficult because the difficult levels are called normal, hard, brutal, may as well be easy, medium, hard. But yeah, whatever. And this is stretched because I'm playing in widescreen. Yeah, when you play in widescreen, all the 3D stuff gets rendered correctly and the menus are displayed correctly, but all the fixed images are stretched a little bit, so this fearsome Chinese dragon looks a little bit more middle-aged and obese than it should be. We get this fancy world map here, but we don't get a real video briefing, fortunately, but we have to wait until
I am Lin
later.
Zhang, your senior intelligence officer. Today, as we claim our rightful place among the world's leading nations, your troops will provide security for the glorious display of our military strength. The People's Army will not tire in our pursuit of the terrorist enemy.
Yep, I'm pretty sure nothing bad is going to happen, so this mission should be pretty easy. Or will it be? And Beijing is going to look completely ridiculous because the camera is zoomed out so much. It's essentially a ghost town. You can already see my base. You can already see the GLA just casually standing there, while all 100 citizens of Beijing watch the sweet military parade.
Your imposition. Is it time?
The package has been secured and will arrive as planned. Proceed with attack.
For the cause! Attack!
We've got some car bombs here, and we've got these Chinese citizens with racist Chinaman hats. I mean, that is so cliche. It's not even funny anymore. And that lorry just teleported in. There's also a whole bunch of white people in China. More than there's Asians, at least if you believe this cutscene. And that guy's running directly into the boat. Oh, and he's dead. So. Ooh, ho, ho. Yeah, Beijing just got nuked, so things got pretty serious pretty quickly. As you can see, the entire city is pretty much razed. There's nothing left whatsoever. Except for our base, luckily. And $300.
The GLA hope to deter us with their cowardly attack. We will now strike back to destroy the GLA. Make them pay, General. Unit lost.
So these car bombs will always destroy your defenses here, at least if you don't watch out very carefully. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter all that much.
Lost.
Yeah, just kill these terrorists quickly so you don't lose all your forces. But this first mission here is so easy. There's no reason to build up your force anymore because you do get reinforcements. So here we've got the Red Guards, the weakest infantry unit, but also the cheapest. And they are fairly effective in numbers. They do get a horde bonus. Just that's not quite true.
They are most effective in large groups. I think you will retreat.
Yeah, so you can see this red star here. If you have more than 5 battle masters, Chinese tank hunters, or
You have discovered another survivor of the GLA and mercenaries. The GLA shall witness the true might of China's army.
yeah, please stop just talking all together. So I've got these upgrades here, and I'll get more as I gain experience by killing units. And I've got these Overlord tanks here. The Overlord is essentially the Apocalypse tank / Mammoth tank of this game. And it can get a bunch of upgrades. So this one here now has Propaganda Tower, which does give me a boost. And also heals my units, very useful. And this one here has a Gatling cannon. The reason why the Gatling cannon is so good is because it is fairly expensive, but it can actually upgrade that. Nope, can't and won't. The reason why it's so useful is because it can turn a lot faster than the Overlord can turn. It can be used against air units, and it's very effective against infantry. So basically all the things the Overlord is bad at, maneuverability, anti-infantry and anti-air, are now fixed. Yeah, and here's the Dragon tank. The Dragon tank is a flame tank. As usual in Command & Conquer games, pretty fragile but fairly effective against buildings and infantry. Battle Masters, your standard tank. Nothing real that special, so let's cross the river here.
General, keep your forces back. A fire strike is on the way.
Yeah, sorry for the cutscenes being slightly jiggerish.
are now clear to commence your attack.
Tiger Wing inbound. Targets acquired.
Yeah, those are mix. We can actually build those later.
Tiger Leader reporting. Target
Bam.
Well done,
eliminated.
Tiger Wing. Sector clear.
Nice firestorm you got there. Yeah, sorry for the cutscenes being slightly jiggerish, but that's because the cutscenes are limited to
One final
24
task
frames per
remains,
second.
General. Destroy the weapon stockpile to deny the GLA control of our nuclear arsenal.
I'm not quite sure whether you can change the cutscene frame rate, but since this game's frame rate is tied pretty much directly to the game's speed, it's probably not advised to do that. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Because then the cutscenes would run faster and the dialogue would all be over the place. So you can go through this GLA base, or you can just take the back door and destroy this blinking arsenal here. And this is a nuke bunker. It's essentially a plot building. It doesn't really have any function.
Reach the weapon storage facility.
And we're just going to blow it up, and then that's pretty much it.
GLA attack on our team.
And here we go.
Victorious.
The mountains have been successfully contaminated. Yeah, that was the first Chinese mission. Not exactly difficult, not very long, but it's the first mission of the game, not counting the tutorial, so what do you expect? Anyway, thanks for watching, and next time we're going to go to Hong Kong. So thanks for watching, and see you then. Take care, and goodbye.